Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Westfield High School, The Rock, for this afternoon's broadcast of IHSAA girls basketball on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 27 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Community Health Network, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Hamilton County Radio, the Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers. My name is Brad Silbert. Welcome to The Rock, the site of this afternoon's Hoosier Crossroad Conference matchup between the Westfield Shamrocks and the Noblesville Millers. These teams come in here somewhat similar records, but the difference in the story is the Shamrocks come in at 7-5, Millers at 4-8. But quite frankly, the Millers have played a much tougher schedule than the Shamrocks. So it will be interesting to see how this one turns out today. We're been informed that Abby Haley will not be able to play today for the Millers. Hopefully she will be okay and be able to take things over and get back and get playing for the Millers here fairly quickly. And let's turn it over to Victor McCarty, the public address announcer for Westfield.
If you would please join me in standing and removing your hats to honor our country for the playing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets returned, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave?
Now for starting lineups for the visiting Lady Millers. First, number 11, Brooklyn Ely. Number 12, Ashton Staley. Number 24, Mallory Miller. 30, and Tyler. And 43, Emily Wood. Those boys are headed by Donna Butler. And now, your Lady Shamrock. Number 10, Olivia Roby. 20, Alyssa Ryan. 21, Ava Hinton. 22, Jessica Baxter. And 24, Ashley Grant.
Between the Shamrocks and the Millers, both of these teams playing a very young group of kids. The Millers with two freshmen, 2 juniors, and 1 senior starter. The only senior starter for the Millers is senior Anna Kaiser there, one of the forwards. For Jenny Smith, for her Westfield Shamrocks, got a sophomore, 2 sophomores, 2 seniors, and 1 junior out there on the floor. So We'll just have to see what transpires with this game. Promises to be a good one, as they always are, between the Shamrocks and the Millers. Initial tip goes to the Shamrocks. Out there on the DeCrane was double teamed. Millers take it away. Millers lose the ball. 2 turnovers very, very quickly. Shamrocks, that's Alyssa Crockett. She goes out of bounds, but the ball was tipped out. So the Shamrocks will retain possession. Crockett looking to get it inbounds, gets it to Ashlyn DeCrane. Back to DeCrane for a 3, and she gets it. Ashlyn DeCrane starts the scoring out with a 3-point goal, and the Shamrocks have an early 3-0 lead here at the onset of this game. Millers quickly down court into the middle, trying to get it to Emily Wood, and the ball ends up going out of bounds, but the Millers will retain Millers will retain possession of the ball. Mallory Miller to inbound for the Millers. Miller finally gets it in under the basket to Anna Kaiser. She hit the baseline after the shot that she missed and turns it over to the Shamrocks. 3 turnovers already early in this game. Another turnover there by the Shamrocks. That is their second. So 4 turnovers here early in this game. 2 of them on out-of-bounds plays where the player stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Here comes Ashlyn Shade. Back over to Wood, back to Shade. Shade looks to get it in the middle to Wood. She jumps, misses. Rebounded by the Shamrocks, taken down by Jessica Castor. Castor gets it over the timeline. She's double teamed, having a little trouble getting rid of it. Finally, a foul is called. Emily Wood picks up the first foul of the game for the Millers. That one's tipped. Rocks get it back. 3 on the way, rather a 2 long 2, I'm sorry. Missed, but the Millers take the ball right back. Mallory Miller setting up the Miller offense. Ashlyn Shade out beyond the 3-point line. Looking for help. Miller thought about shooting. Does finally take the shot. Rebound to Shade. Here comes Brooklyn Ely for a 3, and she misses. Nice rebound there by Ava Henson for the Shamrocks. Henson being guarded very closely by Ashlyn Shea. Down on the baseline, back out to Alyssa Crockett. She lets a 3 go, which misses. Nice rebound there by number 30, Anna Kaiser. Millers set the offense. Back out to Emily Wood up high. Anna Kaiser along the baseline. In the middle to Emily Wood. She takes a shot, misses. Cleared there by Maddie Kerrigan. Three on the way there. Ashlyn DeCrane gets her second 3-point shot of the game, and it's 6-0, and the Millers are going to take a 30-second timeout to talk about it here. Not a lot of back and forth action here, but the Shamrocks out to a 6-0 lead here on the 2 3-point goals from Ashton DeCrane. And I think what the Noblesville coaching staff is afraid of is they don't want to dig themselves a big hole in this game early. So Coach Buckley decided to go ahead and take the timeout. Donna Buckley in her 12th season is the head coach of the Noblesville Millers. She has a 156-109 record. Jenny Smith, she is in her 5th season here with the Shamrocks. She's 65-41. See what happens coming out of the timeout here, if the Millers have got a set play or what they're going to do with it. Mallory Miller has the ball. Healy inside. Danny Mendez has come into the game for the Millers. And the Millers turn it over once again. Shamrocks need to get it across the 10-second line. Here's a three on the way from DeCrane again, and she's got it. Ashton DeCrane has scored all 9 points for the Shamrocks here in the first quarter. 3 3-point shots and 3 3-point goals. Miller's pressing from the corner. 3 on the way from Brooklyn Ely. She misses. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will go to the Shamrocks. So the Shamrocks out here to a 9-0 lead here. Just under 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter from the Rock. Another corner shot. Back to DeCrane again from the corner. This time she misses bad, but the Shamrocks get it back. Get the rebound. Crockett with it under the glass. That one is a shot by DeCrane. She got fouled, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Mallory Miller picks up the foul. That's her first, the second for the Millers. Another substitution for the Millers. In for the Millers now is Kaylin Ely. DeCrane has all 11 points so far for the Shamrocks. She's only missed 1 shot. That was her last 3-pointer. Rather, she's missed 2 shots. She missed a 2-pointer earlier also. Miller's trying to get something going here and get that goose egg off the scoreboard, but so far the Shamrock defense has come up to the occasion. There we got a foul called on the Shamrocks. I think that's probably going to go on number 10, Roby, but we'll have to see what the call is. It is not on Roby. Jessica Castor picks up the foul. First team foul of the half for the Shamrocks. Ashlyn Shade brings it back out beyond the 3-point line. Emily Wood trying to get something set up for the Millers. Mendez thought about taking a 3. Back to Miller. Here's Ashlyn Shade. Shade shoots, rolls around the rim, gets the rebound, and I'm not sure who got that, but we'll give the Millers 2 points. DeCrane thought about taking another 3, but she did not. Shamrocks turn the ball over once again to the Millers. Then the Millers turn it right back over, and we've got a jump ball. And the possession is going to go to the Noblesville Millers. Millers bring it down by 9 here, 3:25 first quarter. Thank you for joining us today on Hamilton County Television. Mallory Miller with a 3, she misses. Ball hit the back of the backboard, so it will go over to the Shamrocks. Olivia Roby trying to set the offense. Back over to Alyssa Crockett. Crockett gets it across the timeline. Nice little jump shot there by Jessica Castor, misses, and the Millers come up with a nice rebound there. Mallory Miller with it. Three-point shot by the Millers is no good. Rebounded by Olivia Roby. All the way down court, dishes it off to Castor. She misses, but the Rocks get the rebound in the corner. Double team. And the ball is knocked down, goes out of bounds, but it will go out of bounds to the Shamrocks. Alyssa Crockett set the inbound that ball. Ashton DeCrane right under the basket to number 15, Chesney Tebby. She misses. Millers come up with the ball. Here's Ashlyn Shade. She has yet to score today. She's leading scorer for the Millers, averaging 17.8 per game. Over in the corner, here's Tebby. Chesney Tebby gets a 3-point goal for the Shamrocks. So all 4 of the field goals for the Shamrocks have come via the 3-point goal in this game. Emily Wood back out to McKenna Miller. Wood puts the ball up and finally gets a field goal. 14-4 coming up on a minute 45 seconds here in the first half. Ashton Ducrane from the corner for a three. She misses. Good rebound there by Ashton Shade. She brings the ball down. Emily Wood over in the corner to Mendez. Tries a three. She misses. Wood with the rebound. Back to Mendez. Mendez guarded by Ducrane. Shamrock defense has been pretty good so far this afternoon. That one is tipped away by Crockett. She brings it all the way down. She'll try to lay it up, and she's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line for two. I believe that's probably going to go against Danny Mendez. Correction, that's going on. They said Anna Kaiser, but I don't see Anna Kaiser on the floor. They did call that on Danny Mendez. Miller's with the ball. 2-point goal by Kaylin Shoemaker. Millers continue to try to cut into this lead. 14-6, under a minute here in the first half from the Rock. Missed by Tebby. Rebounded by the Shamrocks, but the Millers pick it up. And Ashlyn Shade sets up the Miller offense. She drives all the way down the court, cannot get the layup. That one's going to go out of bounds, and there's going to be another turnover for the Shamrocks. This first quarter had a lot of turnovers here so far. 29.4 on the clock. Will the Millers set up for the final shot of the quarter? We'll have to see here. Ashlyn Shade brings it down. Caitlin Shoemaker out high. McKenna Miller. Mallory Miller, excuse me. Emily Woods, Ashlyn Shade. Under the basket. Kayla Neely just was not expecting that ball. By the time she turned, it already had gone by her. And another turnover for the Millers. 5 seconds on the clock. Rocks will have to get off a quick shot here. Here's the shot by number 10, Olivia Roby, and it is no good. We are through one quarter with the Westfield Shamrocks leading the Noblesville Millers 14-6.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait.
Welcome back to The Rock. I'm Brad Silbert, along with Cruises Director Will Wofford, our cameraman Lucas Lacombe. A great job by our technical staff. And as per usual, our executive producer, Jim Wofford, back in the penthouse studios of Hamilton County Television, bringing this broadcast to you today. They make my job a lot easier, and they're greatly appreciated. Miller's with the trying to steal the ball, but they do not. They're not able to do that, and the Shamrocks drive in under the basket. And it looks like Mallory Miller is going to pick up the foul. That's going to be her second, going to be the fourth on the team. Now put Emily Robinson to the line for a couple of shots. Robinson converts the first one. Emily Kaiser is back in for the Millers. Both shots up, both shots good by Emily Robinson. Miller's trying to set it up here, down by 10 early here in the second quarter. Ashlyn Shade, who was held scoreless in the first quarter. That's amazing in itself. She's just been a scoring machine. 3 points on the way from Kaylin Shoemaker. She misses. Rocks almost had that ball stolen, but they did manage to get it back in the corner. Out to Crockett. Crockett to Tebby. Tebby, 3 points on the way. Miss by Crockett. And Ashlyn Shade comes up with the rebound for the Millers. Shoemaker looking for help, gets it from Anna Kaiser. Mallory Miller gets out of trouble. Ashlyn Shade. Shoemaker looking for help inside. Outside is Kaiser. She lays it up. Does not get the roll. The Millers just have not had any luck in getting the roll on that basket today at all. That is going to be a jump ball, in possession of that ball this time. The arrow is pointing toward the Westfield Shamrocks. 6:42 here in the second quarter. Westfield Shamrocks 16, Noblesville Millers 6 here on Hamilton County Television. Girls varsity basketball. Hamilton County style, also Hoosier Crossroad Conference. Every game is important, especially if it's a conference game. Millers once again trying to get set up. Ashlyn Shade tries to get it into Anna Kaiser. The ball is tipped by a couple of rocks and ends up in the hands of number 20, Alicia Crockett. Ava Henson ends up with another 3-point goal for the Westfield Shamrocks, and the Shamrocks have jumped out now to a 19-6 lead in this game. Wow, what a performance. Fans, would like to tell you that Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them, 317-773-7391, or check them out online, www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Follow them on Facebook and Twitter. Hey, be sure to be back here tonight on Hamilton County Television. Perry Williams is going to be up at Hamilton Heights in the Husky Dome for boys varsity basketball. We'll look forward to hearing from Perry tonight here. About 7:50, I believe, is the game time for that one. Miller's trying to get something going here. 2 field goals and 2 free throws is all that they have been able to manage. Mendez gets under the net and just cannot get it to go. A long pass all the way down the court to Castor. Castor takes it back out, back into control of Crockett. Under the basket there, Castor tries to drive, but she's fouled, and she's going to go to the line. Anna Kaiser picks up her first foul. That's number 5 on the team, and that's going to put Jessica Castor at the line for 2 shots. Castor gets the front end for her first points of the game. Brooklyn Ely back on the floor for the Millers. Jessica Castor with one more shot. Castor, a 91% free throw shooter, gets both ends. The Shamrocks are perfect from the charity stripe tonight. Mendez, Kaiser, thought about taking a 3. Shoemaker trying to get the ball inside, but so far just has not had any luck. Brooklyn Ely takes a shot. She misses, brought down by Ava Henson. Henson gets it up to Crockett. Crockett looking for help. Along the baseline, that's Olivia Roby. She misses. Nice rebound by the Millers there, and Ashlyn Shade. Shade all the way over to Brooklyn Ely. Ely takes a shot and misses. Here's a shot by Ashlyn Shade, and she finally gets on the board. Ashlyn Shade with a 3-point goal. And the Millers cut the lead to 21-9 here. 4:50 remaining here in the half. Rocks on the offensive right now. Crockett. And Ava Henson picks that one up for the Shamrocks. That's her 5th point of the night. Miller's trying to cut into this lead every time they get a point. The Shamrocks seem to answer. There's a long 3 on the way, rebounded by Anna Kaiser. Nice rebound by Kaiser. She did a good job of blocking out Crockett there. Another 3-point try. This one by Shade misses. And the Shamrocks, long pass down the court, reverse layup, misses. But Anna Kaiser is there for the Millers, and the Millers have got the ball back. They got some numbers out there in the corner. Here's Shoemaker with a 3. She misses, rebounded by Shade. Shade turns around and she picks up the 2-pointer. So Ashlyn Shade picks up her 5th point of the game. 3:43 on the clock here in the first half. Right under the basket. Nice move there to Olivia Roby. And Roby gets her first 2 points of the night to put the game at a 25-11 advantage for the Shamrocks. Shoemaker thought about maybe taking a 3. Shade. Ely. Back to Miller. Miller gets fouled. That's going to be only the 2nd foul of the game. And on the Shamrocks, and that's going to go against Jessica Castor. She's got both of the fouls. So Castor is going to sit down and pick a rest on the bench, as does Shoemaker. Common foul, non-shooting foul, so the Millers will have it out of bounds. 3:15 on the clock here. Welcome to Hamilton County Television. Girls basketball brought to you by Noblesville Trophies and Logan Street Signs and Banners. That's going to result in a jump ball, and the possession is going to go to the Westfield Shamrocks. Both coaches up and urging their teams on. Coach Jenny Smith just trying to urge her players just to keep on keeping on, and Donna Buckley trying to figure out what the Millers can do to cut into this lead. That one's tipped by Anna Kaiser. Here comes Ashlyn Shade. She lays it up, misses right across the back of the basket. That's a shot that Ashlyn Shade normally would make. Roby into the corner, all the way across the top. Back in the corner here. Another 3 on the way for Ashlyn DeCrane. She misses. She had the hot hand there in the first quarter with 3 3-point goals. Shade in the corner. Kaiser out high. Ely. Here comes Mallory Miller. And I believe we're going to have a shooting foul called here. Ava Henson is going to pick up that foul for the Shamrocks. It's only the 3rd foul, but it is a shooting foul. Mallory Miller will have 2 shots. Misses the first. First free throw of the game for the Millers. Emily Wood comes back in for the Millers. And Ashley Black is in for the Shamrocks. Drive right to the basket. That one ends up getting kicked away. I don't think that'll be a shooting foul. That one will go against the Millers. Emily Woods picks up her 2nd foul. That's going to be number 6. So after this point, the Shamrocks will be in at least the 1-1 for the rest of the half. Down under the basket to Tebby, back out to Crockett. Into the corner. Roby under the basket. Nice block there by Emily Wood. And who's going to come up with the ball? Nobody does. And it looks like it's going to stay in the possession of the Westfield Shamrocks. Noblesville fans not happy with that call, but it occurred right in front of the bench and didn't see too much reaction from the bench itself. So here's DeCrane with a 2-point shot. She makes that. She's got 13 points in this game. Normally averages 6.7 per game, so she's well above her scoring average. We're at 1 minute and 38 seconds here in the first half. 27-12 in favor of the Shamrocks. Shade over in the corner. Back out to Shade looking for help under the basket. We got a foul called. That one's going to go against the Shamrocks. And that one's going to go on number 15, Chesney Tebby. Only the 4th team foul of the half for the Shamrocks. Miller's trying to get the ball in. Finally, it's into McKenna Monday. Ashton Shade lost the ball. Last touched by the Millers. Here comes Alyssa Crockett over to Olivia Roby. Back out high to Chesney. She works it around the 3-point line toward the middle. Back on the right side over to DeCrane. DeCrane looking for help. Crockett with the ball. Tebby once again. Roby, Tebby. DeCrane, who's had the hot hand, decides not to take the shot. I kind of got a feeling that the Rocks are going to just sit here and ride this one out. Try to get the last shot of the half. They've got a 27-12 lead here with 25 seconds left in the half. Done a good job of killing the clock. Roby, under 15 seconds now. Probably see some movement toward the net here now that it's under 10. Right under the net is number 20. That one's turned over to the Millers. They got to hurry here if they're going to get a chance, and they are not going to get a chance. And the score at halftime, the Westfield Shamrocks 27, the Noblesville Millers 12. We'll be back after these messages.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Hey Deb, why do they call us Logan Street Signs and Banners?
Because we started off at Logan Street.
But we're on South 10th Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
Why didn't we change the name?
That would have just confused everybody and they wouldn't be able to find us.
Now I'm really confused.
Bill, we're Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville. Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you. Welcome back to The Rock here at Westfield High School. We're joined by Andy Tebbe, the athletic director for Westfield. First of all, I haven't had a chance to see you since you got your new job. I missed football this year, but congratulations, and I hope Bill's down there on the beach relaxing somewhere.
Well, actually, first of all, Merry Christmas to everyone.
Thank
you.
Actually,
Bill's sitting 30 feet below us right now, down there along the wall. So,
son of a gun.
Yeah, Bill.
He just can't get away from it. I should have known that was him down there.
I got a lot of bad habits, but he's my worst. He keeps showing up. Now, Bill.
Now, is he here to help you, Andy, or is he here to say, Andy, do this, do that?
Well, last year I would have joked and said he never helped anyway. So no, he's just here. He's just he was a Westfield AD for 20-some years.
Oh yeah.
He loves Westfield and obviously still lives in the area. So he gets up here once in a while to cheer us on and tell me how awful I'm doing at things. But no, we have a great relationship. And,
that's super.
And Bill, in all honesty, Bill was an incredible mentor, not just for me, but for a lot of the ADs in this area, in the county, and in our conference. And it's good to have Bill around.
Well, I often tell people it's always a pleasure for us at Hamilton County Television to come here and broadcast your games, regardless of whether it's football, basketball, baseball, softball, or whatever. We always enjoy coming here, and I called up your secretary the other day and said, hey, by the way, we're doing a game tonight. Can you send me rosters and stuff? Well, she sent them right over and all that, and it's greatly appreciated. Well, Andy, let's talk just a little bit about this game. 27-12, the Rocks are really pouring it on here this afternoon.
Well, Ashton DeCrane got real hot for us there early. I think she might have scored the first 11 points for us. And, that's a kid who's a senior, a 3-year starter for us. And she's a kid that this team depends on. And, man, she showed up big tonight or this afternoon. And
she's taken 7. She's made 7 shots, including 2 free throws on 9 attempts. She missed 1 3 and 1 2, but she's got 13 points already, so she has been a big factor in this game.
Yeah, and usually Alyssa Crockett is the girl that everybody kind of talks about here at Westfield, and rightfully so. I mean, she's the straw that stirs the drink, and the reason Ashton is getting all that looks against Noblesville's 1-2-2 trap is because Alyssa can see over it.
Yeah,
and Alyssa can throw a 30-foot pass better than some girls can throw a 5-foot pass.
Oh yeah.
And so Alyssa's just setting the table for everybody. I don't even know if Alyssa scored this game. She probably has, but.
I've got her with 4 points.
Yeah, so it's all she just does so many little things for us, mainly with her passing.
Well, one of the big things is, Andy, is when you've got a team such as what you guys have here, that somewhat reliant on a person like Alyssa Crockett. When you got somebody else you can go to, and you got that depth, that's very important.
Yeah, we got a nice balanced squad this year. We got a couple seniors that do a lot for us. I mean, Ava Henson has been an absolute rock for us this year. We got a couple. Jessica Casters played a really nice game today, a junior, and then along with Alyssa and. It's probably going to sound a little biased, but there's a couple of nice sophomores,
sure,
and Olivia Roby.
Good future.
And Chesney Tebby. So,
now, what do you know about that Tebby girl?
Well, I know that I'm her worst critic, so I better be careful what I say here. No,
I understand.
She loves to play this game, and she's blessed to have been able to play with her sophomore teammates since 3rd grade, and now that she's got these great juniors and seniors to play with, it's a lot of fun to watch.
Ashlyn Shade got her own rebound and got the first shot of the half into the bucket for the Millers. We're talking with Westfield Athletic Director Andy Tebby. And, Andy, if you can stay around for a couple minutes, you're welcome to stay.
Sure.
I know you got a lot going on here on game day, and we appreciate you coming by, and it's always good to see you. And we'll be back here, I think it's if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the 17th. We've got the Hamilton Southeastern Girls-Boys doubleheader that we're going to be doing here, so we will see you back here then. And Perry was attending to some family business today, so he could not be here today, and he sends his greetings. There's one from the corner by Crockett. She misses, but rebounded by the Shamrocks. Almost an over and back there, but Roby just grabbed that. Here's one from the corner again by DeCrane. In the last half, she couldn't miss. And she comes out cold on her first. Didn't miss by much, but still a little bit off there.
Yeah, the 17th, when you guys come back, that's our annual Pink Night, Breast Cancer Awareness Night. It's a great night, and HSC helps support that. We appreciate that, too.
Well, it's always neat to do a girls-boys doubleheader. I know we don't do a lot of those, and, at times it's just nice to see that happen. Layup there by Jessica Castor. And Castor has picked her 4th point of the afternoon.
And that was set up nice by Alyssa Crockett. I mean, she takes the ball to one side of the floor, and she can whip it across the other side of the floor and set up Jessica nicely for that wide open layup.
Well, one of the things I always look at when I'm looking at stats and studying these teams is, you not only look at scoring from the 2-point, the 3-point, just, a regular field goal or the free throws and stuff, but you look at the assists and see who's out there helping out. Emily Wood gets another 2 points for the Millers, 29-16, 5:53 here in the 3rd quarter. Andy Tebby with us, Athletic Director Supreme for the Westfield Shamrocks.
enjoying the action here. It's a good sign, Andy, that you're able to stay here with us, because that means there isn't a whole lot of problems going on.
Well, you know, to be honest with you, once the game starts, maybe I'm letting out a trade secret, but a lot of the work of the AD is done.
Yeah.
You know, once the game,
you really hope it's all done.
Yeah,
by then.
yeah. I mean, at that point, you're probably solving problems, and right now there's no problem, so this is good, and that's one of the blessings of this job. A lot of times you get to enjoy and watch the kids just compete.
Miller's trying fiercely to get the rebound, but the Shamrocks come up with it. We're going to have a foul called on this one. I'm not sure which way this is going to go.
I believe that 43 on Noblesville.
Yeah, it looked like it was Emily Wood who picked it up. That could be a problem for the Millers. Wood just picked up her third foul, and she's going to go to the bench. And that's going to bring Danny Mendez in.
Hey, Spencer.
Chesney Tebby in for Westfield.
Back in play, the Rocks with the ball. Crockett around the horn over to Eva Henson. 2-point goal, but just almost doubling the score here right now, Andy, with a 31-16 lead for the Shamrocks.
Yeah, the first 3 or 4 games, Ava Henson was absolutely on fire for us, and since then, you know, she's cooled off a little bit. She's just solid every game, and she's her mid-range game is as good as anybody's as far as, you know, in the high school girls basketball.
Anna Kaiser gets the roll.
Anna Kaiser.
Picks up her first 2 points of the afternoon. Makes it a 31-18 lead. Shamrocks under the net, double teamed. That one is going to go off of the Shamrocks last. And the Millers will pick up the ball, and Anna Kaiser will inbound the ball. And none other than Ashlyn Shade will bring the ball down. This girl is quite the player, isn't she?
She is. You know, we've had the pleasure of watching her play the last several years through my daughter and some AAU stuff, and have gone up against her. And she's an incredible player. She's got a very bright future ahead of her.
3-point try there for the Millers by Mallory Miller. Misses. Shamrocks get the rebound, bring it up across the timeline. Let's see if they're going to. Nope. They did call over and back. I couldn't tell whether that was tipped or not, Andy. It looked like.
I think it was a legit call.
Yeah.
Over and back.
It looked like it was.
Here's the money box.
Millers with the ball, trying to cut into the 31-18 lead. Around to Anna Kaiser. She turns, puts it up, misses, but she's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Chesney Tebby picks up that one. That will be her second foul. First one of the half. Anna Kaiser goes to the line for 2. Doesn't get the bounce in the first one. Kaiser with 2 points so far in this game tonight. She averages 1.8 per game, but boy, defensively, that's where she really makes the difference. Gets the second of the 2. 3 points now for Anna Kaiser.
Millers are playing a lot better this half. They look a lot more comfortable with what they're doing.
Well, you know, you got 2 good coaches here who really know how to make adjustments, Andy, and that's one of the things that's so neat about being not only in Hamilton County, but in the HCC. You got a tremendous amount of talent on the coaching staffs here.
Well, both Jenny and Donna have been in their respective programs for several years.
Yeah.
And when you have that, you build a lot of continuity, you build a lot of, you know, just good stuff for the program.
That one is stolen by Roby. She brings it down, trying to get things set up. Over to Henson. Takes the shot. She's going to be fouled, and it looks like that is going to go. Mallory Miller is going to pick that one up. That is going to be number 3 on her. So the Noblesville Millers have got 2 players now with 3 fouls each, which could be a factor for the rest of this game. Ava Henson goes to the line. She's a 74% free throw shooter. misses the front end. She'll have one more. Caitlin Shoemaker comes back in for the Millers. Mallory Miller goes out. Second shot is good. So Henson gets one of two. In and out there for Caitlin Ely. Shade with the rebound and gets the points. Ashlyn Shade now with 9 points for the game.
Her physical strength is really impressive for a freshman.
She's amazing.
Yeah,
I think she's one of the best freshmen I've seen in a long time. I think I'd put her up against almost anybody in the county or in the metro area this year.
Sure. You know, skill-wise, she's always been good, but she's definitely, you can tell she's been working at the strength, and that's going to serve well for her.
Into the middle there, jump shot by Henson. She misses, rebounded by Mallory Miller. Millers bring it down. Shade with the ball. She just plays with such poise. Kaylin Ely tries the layup. That one is going to go against the Millers.
34 for the Millers.
Yeah, Noblesville is just a bucket or two away from really making this.
Kaylin Ely picks up her first foul. That's the third foul of the half on the Millers. Only one so far on the Shamrocks. It was 27-12 at the half. So it was a 15-point lead. It's down to an 11-point lead now for the Shamrocks. Shamrocks with the ball. Crockett over in the corner. Roby takes the shot. She misses. That ball's last touched by the Millers.
Westfield ball.
Ukraine, well, we're going to have a 30-second timeout here. Westfield is going to take a timeout and talk about it here. Andy, how about the other program? Just briefly, how's the other programs coming so far this year?
Sure. So our boys basketball team is off to a 5-0 start. Probably what we're more excited about is off to a 2-0 start in the HCC with a couple of nice wins against Zionsville and Noblesville. Our wrestling team is doing wonderful things this year. They've only lost to like teams that are ranked in the top, 5 or 6 in the state. Otherwise, they're doing really good. And then our swimming team, we got a lot of some talented swimmers. In fact, this is Noblesville week. We play Noblesville in every winter sport this week, starting with wrestling on Thursday. We had boys basketball last night. Then we had girls basketball and swimming today. So got 5 different competitions against the Millers. I know that Fishers and HSE are proud of their Mud Sock week, and we may not have an official name, but the Rocks and the Millers are definitely battling this week.
Well, I was at HSE last night, and that gym was full and loud. There's going to be a foul called on Danny Mendez. That's going to be her second, 4th team foul, common foul. That'll be out of bounds.
Foul number 32, Danny Mendez for the Millers. That's her second.
Well, it's kind of ironic at times, Andy, how it works out not only county-wise but conference-wise too. That these county rival teams are end up in the same conference. Not only have the geographic competition, but also have the McKenna Monday. She picks up her first points of the game for the Millers. Millers have cut this to a 9-point lead here with 1:24 remaining in the third quarter. It was 15 at the half. I think you said it about 5 minutes ago that the Millers have played much, much better this half.
Yeah, Westfield needs to get a shot here, and there they got it.
They got it right. Nice move under the basket there by Crockett. Alyssa Crockett now with 5 points, normally a 17.9 point per game scorer. And, with a little bit over 8 minutes left in this, Andy, she could still make that average.
Well, she could.
She gets hot.
she's, we've had some other girls shoot well, so she's kind of let them do the work. But down the stretch, Melissa will be doing all kind of things for Westfield. And there's another great pass.
Yep. McKenna Monday missed the shot, picked up by the Rocks. And we're going to have a jump ball here, and it looks like the possession on that is going to go to the Millers. We've got Anna Kaiser coming back in for the Millers, and Emily Robinson back in for the Shamrocks. Probably getting to the point in the game where it's maybe a little fatigue setting in here, right?
Yeah. Obviously the main players for both teams have logged a lot of minutes.
Yep. Kaiser, I thought she was going to take a turnaround jumper, and she didn't. That one was tipped very nicely by Henson. Shamrocks come up with the ball. Here's Roby.
This will be a key last possession here to see if you can go
under
the quarter
10
with some
seconds.
minutes.
That one's tipped by the Millers, so the Shamrocks will have the ball. Shamrocks also get possession in the fourth, so this could be a 4-point swing here if they can make a goal here, Andy. Millers.
There it is.
Here's a 3-point try by Roby, no good. Back up by Emily Robinson, and that one's no good either. Andy, we're going to let you go back to your duties. We appreciate you joining us here on Hamilton County Television. We'll be back with quarter number 4 after these messages.
Thank you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome back to IHSAA Girls Basketball on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. Today's game features the Noblesville Millers visiting the Shamrocks here at the Rock. We're through 3 quarters. The Rocks own a 34-23 lead with the last 8 minutes now underway. That one is stolen beautifully by Mallory Miller. We're going to have a jump ball here, and that possession is going to go to the Millers. Millers have played, as Andy said when he was here with us during the third quarter, Miller's playing much, much more aggressively here in the second half than they did in the first half. They were down by 15 at the end of the first half. 11 points to make up here in this one in the fourth. Shade. Mendez misses. Correction, that was Mallory Miller, excuse me. Over in the corner, Roby lets a 3 go. That one misses. That one is rebounded by the Millers. Brooklyn, or rather Kaylin Ely, gets in there and gets that one. But Emily Robinson picks up the foul for the Shamrocks. Only the second foul of the half for the Shamrocks. Millers have committed 5. Ashlyn Shade for a deuce. She's into double figures now at 11. 11-point lead for the Shamrocks. What the Shamrocks can't do is they cannot afford just to be complacent here. They've got to keep playing aggressively, and I'm sure that Jenny Smith has told them that. Roby double teamed out high. Ball gets knocked away. Looks like we have a kick ball. And I'm not sure who the possession of that's going to go to, because I don't know if there was anything, if the Millers had ever established possession or not. They did not. So the ball came off the foot of a Miller.
Shamrocks. Crockett all the way across the court. 3 on the way from Robinson. That one misses. And we're going to have a foul called here, and that one is going to go against the Westfield Shamrocks.
Jessica Castor with a foul. That's her third.
Jessica Castor picks that up. Foul number 3 for her. 3rd team foul. Miller's with a chance here. Got this from a 9-point to an 8.876-point lead. Here's Shade, misses. That one was rebounded by Anna Kaiser, but her foot was on the baseline, so she was out of bounds. So the ball will come back to the Shamrocks. 8-point lead for the Shamrocks. 6:12 remaining here in the 4th quarter. DeCrane, who had the hot hand in the first half, she picks up the foul. I can't see who that's going. It looks like that's going against Emily Wood. And if that is the case, that is the 4th foul on Emily Wood, a junior starter for Donna Buckley. A lot of double teaming out there now by the Millers. That one is tipped. Last touched by Emily Wood of the Millers. Ava Henson comes back in. Rocks get it inbound all the way across to Roby. Back out to Crockett under the net. We got a foul called there.
Foul on 34, Millers.
And that one is going to go on
That's her second.
Kaylin Ely, her second.
Ava Henson at the line.
6th. 1-1. Rather, that was the 7th. And Ava Henson gets the front end. Henson, 74% free throw shooter. Gets both. Anna Kaiser under the net, looks to lay it up there. Blocked by Alyssa Crockett, but there is a foul called. Number 1 on Alyssa Crockett. Number 4 on the team. Anna Kaiser going to the line for 2 shots. Misses the first one.
Anna Kaiser is at the line.
Kaiser gets 1 of 2. Kaiser now with 4 points for the game. Shamrocks putting some modest full court pressure on. Again, a lot of double teaming out there by the Millers. Roby back out on top to Crockett. Crockett gets it under the net. Nice move there by Ava Henson. And Ava Henson's picked up her 11th point of the game. She's the second Westfield Shamrock to be in double figures. Kaiser in the corner. Wood. Back out to Kaylin Ely. Mendez drives. Misses the shot, but she's going to go to the line for 2.
Foul on Jessica Castor, 22. That's her 4th.
Jessica Castor picks up number 4 for the Shamrocks, and that's going to put Mallory Miller at the line. Miller makes the front end.
Mallory Miller is at the line.
Point number 2 for her. Back to a 10-point lead. Back in the corner to DeCrane, under the basket. Lay up there off the hands of Anna Kaiser. She did a nice job of blocking that. Rocks on the inbound. 3 on the way. That is a beautiful swish shot there by Alyssa Crockett, and she now has 8 points. And the Westfield Shamrocks have called a full timeout, and I will remind you that Community Health is Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need them. If you have any questions, contact Community Health 317-355-7775 or check out their website, www.ecommunity.com. You know, since the establishment of Church, Hiddle, and Antrim in 1890, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call, 317-773-2190, or check out our website, www.cchalaw.com. 41-28 in favor of the Westfield Shamrocks, 4:33 on the clock. Welcome to this afternoon's broadcast of IHSAA Girls Basketball on Hamilton County Television. Brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners and Noblesville Trophies. Also like to thank our great technical crew, producer-director Will Wofford, cameraman Lucas Lacone here at The Rock, and executive producer Jim Wofford back at our studios. Millers bring the ball up, down by 13 now, 4:23 on the clock. Kaiser thought about shooting. Wood dribbling, trying to get out of trouble. Shade finally grabs the ball. She takes a long 3 and misses, and the Shamrocks will get the ball back. Shamrocks, the 13-point lead right under the basket to Chesney Tebby. Tebby picks up her first 2 points of the game. Ashton DeCrane, the leading scorer so far for the Rocks with 13. Miller's looking to cut into this lead. Had not had much success from the get-go today. Shade, nice little rolling layup there, and she gets her 13th point of the game. And the Millers are going to take a timeout, and that will be a full timeout. We'll be back after this on Hamilton County Television.
Full timeout, Millers.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait.
Welcome back to the Mill. 3:26 remaining in regulation. Shamrocks ahead by 13, 43-30, and they've got the ball. A little bit of token full court pressure there. DeCrane gets it back over to Roby across the 10-second line. That one is tipped by Emily Wood, ends up in the hands of Ashlyn Shade, so the Millers have got a chance to cut into this lead. Ashlyn Shade with a turnaround jumper, and she's got 15 now. She averages 17.8, so she's getting right up there in her average area. 11-point lead for the Shamrocks, under 3 minutes remaining in regulation. Chesney Tebby thought about taking a three, but I think as long as the Shamrocks can be content to pass this ball around and look for a good shot, as long as the Millers let them do that, they're going to let them do that. Shamrocks already in the bonus, so any foul is going to be at least a 1-and-1 for the rest of the game for the Shamrocks. DeCrane way out high in the center. Nice motion by the offense there. Crockett back to Roby. Over to Tebby. Tebby guarded by Mallory Miller. Nice move inside, and there's going to be a foul called on there. We'll have to see who that goes on. That's either going to be on Caitlin Ely or on... she does pick up the foul. That is her third, number 8. And that's going to put Ava Henson at the line. She is a 74% free throw shooter. Henson gets the front end of the 1-and-1. She'll have one more. She is 3 for 4, or 4 for 5 from the line so far. About to take her 6th free throw of the day. Gets both. So Ava Henson gets points number 12 and 13. She and Ashton DeCrane are tied for the lead scoring-wise. Nice jump shot there by Kaylin Ely. And we're going to have another timeout here taken by the Noblesville Millers. Friends, we'd like to thank our great sponsors here at Hamilton County Television, especially Logan Street Signs and Banners. You know, they're celebrating over 27 years in business. Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Contact them at 317-773-7200 or visit their website, www.loganstreetsigns.com. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And hey, while you're at Noblesville, in Noblesville at Logan Street Signs, you might as well stop by Noblesville Trophies. They offer a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them, 317-773-7391, or check them out on the web, www.noblesvilletrophies.com, and follow them on Facebook and on Twitter. Here's the reset on the game, 45-34 now in favor of the Westfield Shamrocks. 1 minute, 51 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter at the Rock. Shamrocks have the possession of the ball. Got to get it across here. Little token full court pressure. DeCrane over to the left side of the court, gets doubled. That one's going to go against number 34, Kaylin Ely. That will be number 4. That's the 10th team, or rather the 9th team foul. Rocks back to the line once again. They miss. Olivia Roby with the miss. Layup there tried by the Millers, by Mallory Miller, but she misses. Rocks have got the ball back. 1:27 in the quarter. Shamrocks content to play a little keep away right now. Millers are going to have to make the foul, and they do. And I believe that's going to be on Mallory Miller, number 24. That is her 10th, or the team 10th, so double bonus in effect now for the Rocks. Olivia Roby goes to the line. She is a 69% free throw shooter. 0 for 2 from the line so far today. Now 1 for 3. Roby picks up her third point of the game. From the corner, miss by the Millers. 1 minute, 5 seconds remaining in this one. 46-34 in favor of the Rocks. Millers steal it, and I think that's going to go against Alyssa Crockett, but that'll be an out of bounds, a common foul. Yeah, that's going to be on Crockett. That's her second, only the 6th on the team. So a non-shooting foul. Jessica Castor comes back into the game for the Shamrocks. 59.1 on the clock. Ashlyn Shade over in the corner. 3-point try there by Mallory Miller misses. And we're going to have a jump ball called on that. That's going to go to the Westfield Shamrocks. 12-point lead for the Shamrocks, 48.8 on the clock. Over and back on the Shamrocks. Good job there defensively because Jessica Castor got to the line and had no choice but to step back. Kaiser inbound. Shade. Ball last touched by the Rocks, so the Millers will have the ball. That one's to Anna Kaiser. Kaiser drives, gets it back out in front, and Chesney Tebby with the ball. 25 seconds remaining. Rocks have got to get across the 10-second line. They're just barely going to make it here. Tebby out high. She's finally fouled, and that one is going to go on Ashlyn Shade. That will be her first. But Chesney Tebby will go to the line for 2 shots. 71% from the free throw line for Chesney. Just off the back rim. 46-34, 16 seconds remaining. Thanks for joining us today on Hamilton County Television. Glad to have you with us. Hope you've enjoyed the game. Tebby gets the second one, so she gets her 3rd point of the game. Ashton Shade. She's at 17, average is 17.8, so she'll be right at her average as this game winds down 2-1-0. Final score here from Westfield High School. Westfield Shamrocks 47, the Noblesville Millers 36. Quite a game here this afternoon, but really when you think about it, folks, this game was really not in doubt from the onset as the Shamrocks came out and took an 11-0 lead before the Millers even got on the scoreboard, and that was just too much of a lead for the Millers to try to come back from. Once again, we'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast of IHSAA Girls Basketball on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 27 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors: Noblesville Trophies, Community Health Network, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Hamilton County Radio, Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers. On behalf of Producer-Director Will Wofford, Cameraman Lucas Thane, and Executive Director Jim Wofford, my name is Brad Silbert, wishing you a good day and a happy holiday season.